Okay, so that's the Super Eagles coach, interim coach Samson Siasia, and the players reacting to that game against the Pharaohs of Egypt. They're optimistic. They believe that this game will redefine football in Nigeria. I heard John Mikelobi, that's the part I said, Friday means everything. Friday should go down in history. Whatever happens in that game against Nigeria, between Nigeria and Egypt, we should record it in the history of football in Nigeria. Tana, is a Punch newspaper correspondent. He joins us now to take a look at this game between Nigeria and Egypt and what the papers are saying. Tana, good to have you around. I think I saw you last December, January?
Yeah, thereabout, I've been seeing you on TV and trying to wave you.
Tana, good to have you here with us.
It's been nice.
And I'm sure you're going to be in Kaduna too for the game.
Yeah, sure, I have to be there.
Fantastic. And Tana, you heard the players. Do you share the same sentiments with them?
Yeah, sure. I think we're beginning to find a new Super Eagles team. A lot of them know what's on ground. I mean, as an African force, we can't afford to miss 2 consecutive AFCON, I mean, watching from the sidelines. I think the players are geared up, and I'm happy with positive responses from the younger players, talking of the likes of Alexi Wobi, Kelechi Iheanacho. These guys have, are coming up, and some of our players are back in form again. Odion has started scoring after a lull, and we see Mike play more regularly and all of that. Kali Keme has been fantastic. We've got a squad that can actually bring back the good things, and thank God that day is called Good Friday.
And Coach Samson Siasia is praying that the Good Friday blessings will come on him and his team. So we're waiting.
Yeah, sure.
You can't wait. We just can't wait for that game. But I'm worried that the final list is still not out. Anyway, you explained something that they're looking at the players who can withstand the heat. Those are the ones who choose. Okay.
I think anybody who's actually going to play on that day is going to play for Nigeria, not actually for themselves. And they're going to come out with, in fact, if you play this game in hell, I tell you, Nigerians are going to triumph.
I love that. Okay. Straight to the papers. Austin, you're starting?
Okay, let's just let's get it started with the complete sports. Everything is about Nigeria, Egypt. That's right, guys. I just want this game to come and go. Front page of the complete sports. Musa vows to score against Egypt. Captain, don't put a lot of pressure on yourself. When players say this, they get the ball and they don't want to pass it anywhere because they just want to score a goal. But it will be good if Ahmed Musa scores. We know he knows how to turn up when you least expect. He did it at the World Cup against Argentina, and he's been scoring good goals for a club. Let's see if he can come for country. Moses, Mikel, Yao, Rao. Kaduna weather won't stop Eagles. Ambrose, Ikeme, concur as team lands, settle at Africa Continental Hotel in Kaduna. So, that's for the complete sports. Let's just take this one. So, Siasia, pressure on Egypt, not Eagles.
I love that.
Nigeria's interim coach promises team selection will be based on form. Very, very important, Tana.
Yes, very important. Very, very important. You are not going to come because he scored a goal or two last week and you feel that should win you a shirt. You must prove it in training that, yes, this is what I can do on match day. And I think Siasia has been sounding this all since he's been appointed the interim coach and telling everybody who cares to listen that, these guys, if you are coming, then you must come, 100% fit. When a player like Chisom Chikatara was dropped, it was shocking to everybody. But, of course, it proved that, you are not yet, among the best. So, if you really want to be in that game, then you have to be in your best.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Okay, Sporting Life is next, and of course, Operation Conquer Egypt. That's what is here on the front page of Sporting Life, and Iwobi is okay, says NFF. Eagles form excites Siasia, and another one is Moses happy to be back. Obabuna promises 3 points, and the match officials arriving today, and Adi set to fight for Eagles shirt. Then Mikelobi says we must be united against Egypt.
Yeah, I think for Sporting Life, the Iwobi case has. Why all the feels about the youngster? He's suddenly been in top form, and some people want to get him out of our grasp. They already had Jordan Ibe, whom they call Jordan Ibe.
We lost the Ibe.
Okay, they've got Dele Ali. They've got Agbon Lahore in the past fashion. At least just give us an Iwobi. He wants to play for Nigeria. He wants to make a name after his uncle JJ Okocha, and I think the young man is going nowhere. He's signed up. He's told the world that he's Nigerian and he wants to play for Nigeria. I think that's just a distraction for the Nigerian camp, and I'm happy the way Samson Siasia has treated it.
That's what, which is really good. Okay, Sporting Sun has this on AFCON showdown. Mikel's targets double victory over Egypt. Expect a tough battle. Egypt striker that's come from Egypt striker, and okay, it will be of course has been discharged. Eagles promise goal first. That's really what I want. How many goals can they score?
That's going to be a difficult task. Actually, I see a very tight game. You know, the North Africans very technical side. I mean, they know themselves. Bulk of them play in the league, and you never can take it away from these guys. I mean, why they record African champion, and they've been out for about 3 editions of the Nations Cup, and they want to come back. I think they were even hungrier until it now dawned on the Eagles that, oh, we're going to miss a second one too. We're just starting late, the normal fire brigade style. But the Egyptians really want to come back. They've got Mohamed Salah, they've got El Neni, and then some good guys at home, and they want to come back now and show Africa and show the world that, yes, we're still about the best. So I think it's going to be tough. We're not going to see a goal feast. It's going to be a slim margin. Well, maybe we could get 4-3. Maybe that you can call that a goal feast.
That's not a good result.
That's a good one.
Then I don't want the goal feast.
Okay, I don't want.
Just give us 2-0.
We need the 3 points. I don't know.
That's very important.
Okay, I think the last one, Sports Day. Okay, this one.
I don't think.
Okay, let's leave this one. Okay, Eagles land. Let me look for something interesting. Barcelona kid joins on the 23 squad. Who is this guy?
Yeah, I think he's new. Yeah, I think he's Delta born. I've read about him doing very well for the youth side of Barca. He's been an up and coming star, and I think it's a good development for under 23 squad.
Okay, another one, Nigeria versus Egypt, countdown, Cooper doubts Pharaoh's chances. I love this. They can qualify.
And
the coach is ready.
And I think it's part of the politics of the game. Mind games.
Don't follow
mind games. He's there to earn his pay, and you know he wants to use all tactics.
Very important. Let me get your opinion. I did this to Wade last night. Let me get from you. You become the coach of the Super Eagles right now, and they have a chance to pick your team. Will you play Kelechi Iheanacho?
Yeah, sure, I'm going to play him.
Will he start?
Yeah, he should start. He should start alongside Odio Igalo because Kelechi has played, amongst the biggest, stars as far as football is concerned. He's played with Sergio Aguero, he's played with Yaya Toure, he's played with David Silva.
What you consider the intensity of African football?
It doesn't matter. We are not playing Ghana this time.
Physicality.
Yeah, we are not playing Uganda. We are playing on the technical side. The Egyptians are not, that
kick and follow.
Kick and follow. Yeah, they are very technical, and so we need technical players. We need players who've played among the best, who have that big name mentality, so to speak. Not big names themselves, but they know that yes, we can play. If I can play alongside Sergio Aguero, if I can play against, the big players, then why can't I play against a team like Egypt? So I think Kelechi Iheanacho, for me, if I were coach of the Super Eagles, should start alongside Odio Igalo.
Will you play Alex Iwobi?
Yeah, well, I'll play him if he gets well, but he's going to come from the bench. So that, and it's going to be late. We would have seen that point because he's still young. We don't need to rush him. And then we just give him a competitive debut and then silence England.
This is a guy who started a Champions League game against Barcelona. And you're saying he's young and we don't need to rush him.
What I mean here is he's been sick. He's just coming back. And if it's okay, you don't need to just rush him into the fray. So he comes in second half, after probably the job had been done.
That's the reason.
Yeah, and then
I think we actually need his pace.
Wow.
Yeah,
sure. I also want his intelligence. He's a very intelligent player. For no reason, I like Alex Iwobi and I like Moses Simon because they're very
yes, Moses comes in from the flank.
That's right.
He's got the pace as well. He's got the youth. I think I place these players you just mentioned alongside Marcus Rashford.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
These are the kind of players they are going to be if they are properly molded. They can wreak havoc on any defense anywhere in the world. These guys have got the strength. They've got the youth. They've got the pace. They've got the future. Awaiting them.
So I like it because Nigeria and Cecilia, when they now don't play Kelechi Iheanacho or Alex, why did you not call them? Why did you not bring them?
I think those guys need to play.
Yeah, they need to play, but I like what Tana said. Like for Alex, it will be don't rush him. Let him see. This is like the first competitive game he's going to be playing with the Super Eagles. Let him watch, understand what's going on. Kelechi Iheanacho is gradually becoming fans' favorites. They like what he's doing with Manchester City. They would like to see what he can do you know, for the Super Eagles. So, let's hear from you. Cecilia told you to tell us the 11 players you think Coach Samson Siasia can start with in that game against the Pharaohs of Egypt. Well, yeah, send us a message, and then we'll read it right here on the program. Let's stay with football now, but this time around, league football. Today, match day 8 of the Nigeria Professional Football League will be played. What a fixture to be when MFM we file out against Kano Pillars. MFM, they are second on the league table. Kano Pillars, they are third. They're no good Rangers. They are on top of the table, but just the points difference, and they'll be going to Lobby Stars. Cecilia.
Kano Pillars have lost just one game this season, right? They've lost one game. They've drawn 2. They've lost one. They've drawn 2 because they won 3 and they played 6 games. MFM is ahead because they played more games. 7 games they played, 4 draws, 2 losses,
4 wins,
and 1 draw. So at the end of the day, you're looking at MFM. You're looking at what happened away from home when they went to Heartland, and that game in a way was really how do I put it now, like an eye opener for them, that they can actually go away, defend so well. They conceded 1 goal and they were able to defend and then concede more. Rivers United and Sunshine Stars, that's another big game we also need to look forward to. Sunshine Stars, well, this is not the season. I mean, how many games now you can tell yourself, okay, it's just after 7 matches. But then when you look at the way they're playing, that's not the Sunshine Stars we used to know. Against Rivers United, I think Rivers United will just make this one. If I'm ban, of course, Heartland, another big game to watch out for. The Eastern Derby. Lobby Stars and Rangers International. Rangers, for them, at the top of the table. They've lost just 1 game and they've won 4 this season so far. So they are top of the league. We'll see what Lobby Stars can do to actually
remember, Lobby Stars, they have the top scorer, that Tony Opotu.
Opotu, definitely.
You might just want to continue scoring today.
QYFC Academy Warriors, another one to also watch out for. Then other games, Aqua United and Warrior Wolves, both sides were, this is really not their season so far. Yeah, so far, that's what I'm saying, but we don't know what's going to happen in the second half of the season. When the games they've played so far, Warrior Wolves, where is the position? You keep looking for them, 13th on the table. I was trying to check the first 10, they're actually not there, so 13th. Although they played 5 games, just 5 games, and how many have they lost in that 5 games? That's what you're going to look at, just 1, and they've drawn 2 and won 2.
Yeah, so
that's
imagine
a good result
they win their 2 outstanding games. That's 6 points.
Trying to imagine.
No, it's football.
The fact that they couldn't win at home.
Anything can happen. It's football.
It's something that should worry you also. So against Aqua United, who also, well, okay, well, they're not so bad. 4th position, 6 games they played, and of course it's been a good one for them this season. Abia Warriors and Wiki Tories another game. Niger Tornadoes and Shooting Stars, Eimba and Plateau United. Eimba, you look for them 18th. That's the position right now. Though they played just 3 games, so you can't really look at the table and be saying, okay, Eimba might not make it because of just 3 games that they played so far in the season. Another game, Nasoro United and Ikorodu United. The media officer was here yesterday. He says they're actually going there to pick up a point. I don't know how they can do that because Nassau have played 3 games so far this season, and of course they've lost all. They're yet to win a game. They might just want to use Ikorodu United, you know, to start their winning ways. What do you think?
Yeah, sure. Of course, having crashed out of the continental race, I think they will be focused on the league now. They have no distractions, and they want to start doing that with their next game today against Ikorodu United. I think they've got the quality, they've got what it takes. And the league, you know, it's unpredictable these days. You know, I'm fascinated with the away results, you know, from teams. You know, teams going away to pull out draws and even win. When you were talking about Warrior Wolves not having won at home, I said, well, I think that's what makes the leagues even tick. You know, they don't need to win at home. If you lose your home game, then go away and win as well. Yeah. You know, I think that has made the league more more interesting, more exciting these days. Kano Pillars actually lost the title last season because of their poor away form. But when you look at them now, they are doing very, very well away at home. I mean, away from home, and playing them against a top side like MFM, young side like MFM, is going to be really, really tough. I feel a draw may come up eventually from that game, but I think it's for me, it's the star match of the midweek games.
For today, well, the coach and one of the players were actually talking about the fact that, fine, they lost on the way.
That's right.
Well, when Kano Pillars come calling in Lagos, once they come, they know they're going to win. I actually love that optimism because they want to bounce back. Let's listen to the coach, of course, the player, you know, talking about how they're going to bounce back from that long goal 1-0 loss away from home.
Oh, no.